The luminiferous ether is only logic born out of gravity's true workings, and also explains light's duality of particle/wave, no wave possible in space. Sun can do it, but its nature's might itself, and even invisible to the naked eye away from the sun, all seen from a distance, pre-barrier dark light, from particle, less friction in space, thus no visibility in between events or spooky action at a distance, if you like, or parallax even. PS parallax needs two different things or images to compare to explain difference, and what then do we actually compare? Where then, if not in space itself directly? Light travels 8 minutes to here, right, yet the shadow is from the projection we see, not the actual position of the sun. Do we, from the surface, see the sun visually? Right, on the atmospheric border. As a backlit projection, no biggie, I know, it always seemed or felt so close for 1 astronomical unit, am I right? And then, boo 0.00000. Like so does, in a vacuum, not air, as fast as humanly possible. For example, how fast we can throw a particle we can see or measure to be, and breaks into oceans of waves inside Earth's atmosphere. The dark, superfine, fully nuclear wasted, ejected at super, as in I don't know exactly, 9.81 meters per second to high velocity from the Sun. Atmospheric fog-like particle meets local to Earth's atoms we have found and are able to see, and thus name, and even form functions, or systems as separate particles together needed for life, under atmospheric pressure. The more atmospheric pressure, the heavier and tighter packed, more density in the same absolute space, the element will become, for light, by friction, creating 4 tons of space dust we can't account for. When you understand gravity works per particle that always has mass and temperature both, visible and invisible, and take in account the omnispherical, all mass is equally weightless in space, nature of things and their own preferred balance forward/distance from the most dominant acting core or mass naturally, I call balance as a result from total push by temperature plus, divided over Boolon mass, it is only logical that the further out from Earth you go, the smaller a mass, vis or ivis, you can't even see a grain of sand after it falls from your hand. How are they gonna find atoms in space, so fine, and can't see them on Earth easily? Will be naturally that Earth can still attract. Like say all the way out to the moon, that is still in our ether. Or Earth's gravitational instincts, well, I say 2 wells is omnispherical, like 6D movement in space, but naturally formed, pull, and has therefore 1/6 th less mass around it, and thus only 1/6 th of mass to form an atmosphere with, and thus 5/6 th less bright stars as seen from the surface of the moon, making them relatively hard to capture from the moon's surface, and is a point for my theory that a barrier is absolutely needed for light to be formed by impact with local matter, creating light by friction with a factor's more dense substance relative from where it came from, namely open space, where no temperature can exist for long. Nature doesn't care if we can see, hear, feel, or insert favored particles' velocity or energy states here and weigh particles. All I see is astronauts moving heavily, like they are in invisible heavy water. Or slow, meaning laggy movement, like their own mass became heavy on them there. Sorry for those of you who know this already, time is a human concept we agreed on, and we, not me, ourselves bring with us, to space, where you cannot see much, movement over a great distance as visible to human light is insulated by timeless space, or can you imagine infinity, or does 15 billion years really give you any sense of scale? Time in itself is a technology. And it is used against us, the people. But don't take my word for it, think why at about 18 o'clock hour, do is see this super big, beautiful reddish, pink sun in the evening now, falling into the sea, while on the other side of the world at noon, they see the same sun, up high and bright in the sky. What I have said should explain it. A backlit projection screen, but how does someone without the means prove this right? How does Super Mario explain to Luigi, they live in a skybox with a barrier that has light coming from it? Without gold coins, without the help of Yoshi, no help of a raccoon suit frown emoticon. How could he, without God mode on, leave the skybox, outside unrendered, TM, himself? Poor Mario's task is hard, you can imagine. He tries to tell Luigi something he doesn't understand about and has never seen with his own two eyes. His favorite modus operandi is to just ride his cart and throw bananas, sometimes half the day, my caramba. Luigi has never seen the absence of light's side before, or looked from nature's perspective. Ting tada tada tada. What Mario told Luigi, the store tries to sell Luigi, for a lot of money, as long as they humanly can, yet Mario tells this incredible secret to Luigi for free. This makes Luigi suspicious. How can this be?